Mga kababayan, eto ang resibo. Scam, nagsisinungaling, architect, mastermind, mabibigat na salita laban kay Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte. Pero nang gamitin ni private prosecutor, Attorney May Di Vinagracia ang mga salitang iyan habang nagtatanong sa witness, tumayo si defense lawyer Attorney Christine Ferrer. Objection. At hindi lang basta objection, sinustain ng impeachment court. Pinatanggal sa record ang loaded terms. Kaya ang tanong ko, kung matibay ang kaso, bakit kailangan pang lagyan ng conclusion ng tanong? Attorney Ferrer, tama ang ginawa mo. Resibo muna bago bansag. Diretso tayo. Hashtag walk with land, facts first, analysis next, resibo bago hatol. Day 18 ng impeachment trial ni VP Sara Duterte. Ay, nako. Ang witness po dyan ay si OVP, Office of the Vice President, Assistant Secretary Limuel Ortonio. Declared hostile witness siya. Ibig sabihin, pinayagang gumamit ang prosecution ng leading questions. At malinaw tayo rito, hindi ko kritikritika si Divina Gracia dahil leading ang tanong niya. Allowed iyon sa hostile witness. Ang problema ay kung saan dinala ang tanong. Tinatanong niya si Ortonio tungkol sa magkakaibang paliwanag ng OVP. At pumasok na ang nagsisinungaling. Scam. Nag-object si Ferrer. Sustained. Then another question. Si VP Sara raw bang architect at mastermind ng confidential fund matter? Again, Ferrer objected. Again, sustained. At sinabi mismo ni presiding officer, Senator Judge Chis Escudero, na palitan iyon ng neutral language gaya na kung mga bagay sa ay approve, consented ito o within the full knowledge of VP Sara Duterte. Exactly, iyan ang tamang tanong. Facts, authorization, knowledge, approval, hindi mastermind. Pero hindi lang dyan nagtatapos. Ang manifestation ni Ferrer ang para sa akin ay isa sa mga pinakamalakas na moments ng hearing. Ang punto niya, solemn proceeding ito. Court of law, court of procedure, court of decorum. Hindi raw lugar para sa insinuations, accusations, at conclusions bago pa man matapos ang proceedings. At dito ako 100% sa principle ni Ferrer. Hindi dahil defense lawyer siya ni Sara, kundi dahil basic fairness iyon. Kung prosecutor ka at ang tanong mo ay, siya bang mastermind? May inilagay ka na bang conclusion bago pa sumasagot ang witness? Mas tamang tanong, who approved this? Who authorized the release? Who had the knowledge? Who instructed whom? Then let the answer speak. Kung devastating ang evidence, hindi kailangan ng adjective. Attorney Di Vinagracia, dito kita ko questionin. Experienced lawyer ka, you know the power of words. Alam mong kapag sinabi mo sa nationally televised impeachment trial, nakaano pa po yan no? Meron pang crucifix na hinahawakan during the trial. Anyway, scam, mastermind, within the minutes, headline na, Facebook clip, TikTok, Reels, political meme, at bago pa malaman ng ordinaryong Pilipino na objected pala, sustained pala, stricken pala, ang matatandaan lang, Sara, mastermind. That is precisely the danger. Senator Alan Peter Cayetano himself warned that loaded words can brand someone a scammer or a thief and acquire a life of their own outside the courtroom. At kung pro-due process tayo, hindi pwedeng gawing shortcut ang viral soundbite sa constitutional judgment. Ito pa, ang mahalagang resibo. Divina Gracia herself apologized. Sinabi niyang minsan daw nadadala sila ng kanilang zeal and passion. Nakdamputek. At pagkatapos ng reminder ng court, ay sinabi niyang susubukan nilang behave. Dapat lang, attorney. Behave dapat tayo. So, hindi ito invention ng Duterte camp. Hindi ito edit ng pro Sara page. Mismong prosecutor acknowledged na nadala siya. At para sa akin, that strengthens Ferrer's position because defense counsel was doing exactly the defense counsel should do, protect the respondent from prejudicial characterization. challenge improper wording, demand procedural fairness, at ipaalala, hindi pa may hatol. No? O, fair tayo dito ha. Hindi dahil nanalo si Ferrer sa objections, ibig sabihin wala nang problema ang defense. Hindi. Ortonio testified that based on his understanding, alam ni VP Sara ang confidential activities at kung paano ito implemented. May testimonya rin na ang Vice President ang nag-authorize na matters involving confidential funds. So, sa Sara defense, sagutin yan. Explain the nature of authorization. Explain the chain of responsibility. Explain what knowledge means operationally. Explain what acts are legal and what acts the prosecution alleged were improper. Iyan ang gusto kong depensa. Hindi DDS ako, kaya innocent. No, give us the counter resibo because the best defense of Sara is a defense that can dismantle the allegation fact by fact. O global roll call muna tayo mga kababayan ha. Davao, Manila, Cebu, Visayas, Mindanao, Middle East, Europe, US. Mga OFW natin ha. Comment your country. At sa mga lawyers, law students, professors at mahilig sa legal proceedings. Tama ba si Ferrer? Should words like scam and mastermind be avoided habang wala pang verdict? If you find this legal breakdown helpful, feel free to support the channel via Super Thanks so we can keep bringing you the truth, context at resibo. Pero wag aalis mga kaibigan dahil may isang development ngayon na lalo pang nagpapalakas sa usapin ng courtroom discipline. Ito ang bagong development. Ngayong August 26, the impeachment court further barred senator judges and counsels from publicly speaking on the merits of the impeachment case moving forward. The ruling is prospective. Think about that. The court itself is emphasizing restraint. Why? Because this is not merely politics. Constitutional trial ito. Every public statement can affect perception. Every viral label can create prejudgment. So kapag sinabi ni Ferrer, court of decorum ito, hindi lang defense rhetoric iyon. The court itself is increasingly protecting the integrity of the proceeding. Para sa akin, itong strongest defense-friendly argument. Hindi natin kailangang sabihin, walang ebidensya dahil may ebidensya na ipinapakita ang prosecution. Ang mas matalinong posisyon, prove the link. Hindi sapat na si Sara ang vice president. Si Sara ang head of office. Si Sara ang humiling ng confidential funds. Therefore, mastermind. No. Ano exactly ang alleged impeachable act? Ano exactly ang instruction? Ano exactly ang violation? Ano ang document? Ano ang intent? Ano ang personal participation? At paano iyon tumataas sa constitutional level ng impeachable offense? Iyan ang burden. At kung hindi kaya ng prosecution na ipakita iyon ng hindi gumagamit ng inflammatory shorthand, problema iyon ng prosecution, hindi ng defense. Ito ang nagugustuhan ko sa approach ni Ferrer. Kung may amount, stipulate kung kailangan. Kung may date, stipulate. Kung may document, stipulate. Kung may document, stipulate, authenticate. Pero kapag prosecution as a witness to interpret a document, he did not prepare, object. Kapag naglalagay ng conclusion sa tanong, object. Kapag witness has no personal knowledge, establish that. That is an effective defense. Kasi hindi mo kailangan burahin ang bawat fact. Ang kailangan mong gawin, ihiwalay ang fact sa interpretation at ang interpretation sa legal liability. Napakalaking difference niyan sa impeachment. Ang hatol nila, mga kaibigan. Ito ang hatol nila. Number 1, si Ferrer versus D. Vinagracia. Clash na ito. Ferrer won the procedural point. Hindi opinion lang natin iyon, ha? The objections were sustained and the loaded terms were struck and or ordered replaced. Number 2, D. Vinagracia had every right to aggressively question a hostile witness. Pero aggressive does not mean prejudicial. Number 3, scam, lying, architect, at mastermind are conclusions loaded with political impact. The evidence should establish those conclusions, not the wording of counsel. Number 4, may testimonya na pabor sa prosecution na kailangang sagutin ng defense. Hindi natin iyon tinatago. Number 5, pero knowing about a fund, approving legitimate activity and committing an impeachable offense are not automatically the same thing. The prosecution must connect the dots. Number 6, Attorney Christine Ferrer did exactly what a strong defense lawyer should do. Object, protect the record, protect due process, force the prosecution back to facts. At number 7, kung matibay ang kaso nyo laban kay VP Sara, hindi kailangan ng mastermind. Ilabas ang resibo. So kayo ang tatanungin ko mga kababayan, sa clash na ito, sinong mas malakas? Attorney Christine Ferrer, Attorney May de Vinegracia, prosecution may ebidensya pero Ferrer tama sa objections. Hintayin ang buong depensa bago humatol. Ako, sa issue ng courtroom language at due process, malinaw ang punto ni Ferrer. Pero ang bigger battle ay ebidensya. Kaya habang nagpapatuloy ang trial, no premature conviction, no premature acquittal, resibo, cross-examination, due process, at saka humatol. If you find these legal breakdowns helpful, feel free to support the channel via Super Thanks. Subscribe to stay updated on the truth behind the latest headlines. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Facts first, analysis next. This is #WalkWithLan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Okay, hanggang sa muli.